The Power Plan is the 5th support in the Autism Level UP regulation series, and we're super excited about this one because this is actually where it all comes together. All the work that you've been doing all along. This plan pulls from my energy, the regulator, and the pick to create a comprehensive plan to help power up energy levels and power down energy levels when we detect a mismatch on the energy meter.
Do you know what I really love about this support, Amy?
I don't.
It's that it lays out exactly what is needed for the exact number of levels that we've identified that I need to move or that my energy needs to shift. It makes everything really explicit and predictable for me. And I know when I identify, oh my gosh, I need to move 2 levels down or I need to move 3 levels up, there's a plan in place. And that's really comforting for someone like me who's reliant on predictability and routine.
So let's take a look at the plan. You'll notice at the top, well, you'll notice the whole plan is very much laid out like the pick is in terms of the categories that we've talked about. Physiological and interoception become kind of foundational supports that we want to make sure that regardless of the source of the mismatch, that we're really considering, have these things been addressed for an individual? So do they need to eat, go to the bathroom, sleep, or do they have needs related to other physiological or underlying health challenges? You'll see to the right of that, we also have a place where we're going to have people list everyday routine strategies. So those things that we have in place every day. So if you have an individual who engages in consistent physical activity as part of their regulation, or they use consistent visuals like first then, that's where those pieces are going to be listed. And then we've also included a place for situation specific strategies. So the one that we always pick on because it's easy is if someone's sensitive to sound, we want to actively plan for a fire drill happening in a school. So what do those types of supports look like? That's really our top box. Kind of what do we need to make sure we need to take care of regardless of this source of a mismatch? And then what do we make sure that we're doing all the time, every day, and all the players are aware of? The next 2 rows are our sensory motor strategies. Those are the strategies that give us some sort of input. And then the second row are our cognitive communication social. Those get wrapped into our language and information strategies as well as our reflective and metacognitive strategies. So this is where we start to think, what's the source of the discomfort or the source of the mismatch for the individual, and which type of strategy is a better fit for them? Something that's a sensory motor input or something that's a language-based input? And then as Jacqueline was saying, what level, how many levels do they need to shift? So you'll notice this, which is our example, we've got strategies that range at a level 1 where we're just shifting 1 level, things like a fidget toy, to needing to move 3 full levels, being able to take a break. So this support actually has 4 pages. This page that you're looking at is the Power Down plan and that we filled out to give you an idea. There is also a blank form that we would want you to individualize using all of the tools that we've developed in this regulation suite for the individual in your life. Page 3 is a power up plan. So we're just replicating the same thing, but we're trying to increase arousal or increase energy level for individuals. Again, page 3 has the examples filled in. And then page 4 is actually the blank for you to fill in based on the information that you've gained from my energy and the pick, as well as the regulator.
So I look forward to filling this one out for myself, and we'll probably post that up there. One thing I think we should note that's really important is that this tool is really to be used after all of those other tools, after you've looked at my energy and taken the time to understand what it looks like and what the experience is like for the autistic individual, and after you've worked through the regulator and looked at what kinds of strategies and tools are either soothing or more alerting for them. Without those understandings behind this, you're kind of filling it out blind. So our generic example is there to help you think through, and there are some things in there that could be rather helpful for a large number of people, but this support will be most effective when you take what you've learned from the other supports from my energy and the regulator and your pick, your person in context, and really consider what should this power plan look like for that individual.
Excellent. We hope you think it's helpful and useful, and we'll see you next time.